Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Handle It Better. My name is Brittany.
I'm Jensen.
And welcome back to the podcast.
This is take 2 because we fucked up on the first round of our first recording.
It's all right.
So, yay!
Yay, us. We did it.
Now we're here again, talking more shit about random shit that nobody cares about.
There you go.
On our second round of this recording.
You're so annoying. Listen, I'm sorry. I tried.
So what do you have to talk about this week?
Honestly, not a lot. I had a crazy couple of days that I'm not going to talk about. And yeah, just crazy stuff with work. It's fine. How are you this week?
You know, surviving over everything. Making the best out of everything that you kind of can.
Go off.
So yeah.
So yeah. Last week we talked about some crazy stuff.
Can I say something?
Yeah, you don't remember last week?
No, I love how every week
I'm like last week.
You go and highlight what was talked about, which I'm here for, honestly, because I low-key sometimes forget what we talk about.
Oh, I know you do.
Because the only thing I remember I was talking about was my Lord and Savior, Kids Bop.
Yeah, that was a main part, was we were talking about Kids Bop.
And I'm here for it. If anything, you know what we should do? Having a listening party.
Of Kids Bop?
Of the Kids Bop, and rank our top 10 songs of the Kid Bop universe.
I mean... I don't know about that.
You don't think? You don't want to go 24 plus hours of listening about pure Kids Bop?
No, I'm not listening to Kids Bop.
Kids Bops.
Kids Bops. Not my idea of fun, listening to Kids Bops.
No, I think it would be great. They have so many albums. We would have a jam.
I mean, I'm sure we would have a jam, but like... Kids Bop.
They have the hits. They know the classics.
Anyways, honestly, that's all I remember about talking about last week was Kids Bop. I know we talked about other things.
Probably.
We're doing just audio again this time.
Don't know how many minutes of pure recording with the audio. 3.
3 minutes.
So you got a solid 3 minutes.
I think it said exhausted, meaning it died.
Shit.
So
guess we didn't charge the camera last night.
No, we did not.
For it to just go bye-bye right away for a good 3 minutes and 50 seconds of pure...
Fuck it. Now that I don't have to worry about the camera, I'm straight chilling. We'll straight chill.
I'm still sitting how I was originally.
It's fine. You could sit how you were.
I will.
I'm gonna chill.
Can I tell you something, though? We talked about it earlier, not on here, in person.
Yeah.
I want to go to it, but I never will. Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen.
Expensive.
It is. Would have never thought it'd be that expensive. When I saw that price list menu, I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Why be so expensive? I get you famous, but still.
I get you famous, but still.
Like, let's lower those prices a little bit. Like, is that this? Because Guy Fieri. Yeah, that dude. Is his prices expensive too? Do we think?
Probably.
Why though? Just because you're famous, you can like make your shit be $40 a pop?
Yeah. They need to make money somehow.
Besides
just on their name.
You got like 1 million restaurants, babes. You good? Let's lower. You got Michelin stars. We're good.
Is that
why you were so expensive? Because you got them stars.
Yeah, dude.
You got them stars.
You got them stars going on.
Like who in their right mind gets to be like, yes, this piece of meat right here, $40.
Them. They get to set the prices.
But that's too much.
Oh, 100%. I'm agreeing with you. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying.
Like, I would love to go, but like I could never. You know?
I got you.
So yeah, that was my thought on that.
Love that. Would you ever go?
Go where?
To like a fancy restaurant with prices like that?
Can I say something?
If you had a disposable income.
Can I say something? I would, but I couldn't. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I could not sit in a place wearing like a 3-piece suit to go have like a dinner.
See, I feel like for men, it's like you have lower standards than women do when it comes to dressing up and going someplace. Like, you could wear like khakis and like a button-down shirt and be good. Meanwhile, like, women, we gotta dress like to the nines.
You want to go in a sensible pantsuit?
I don't think I could pull off a pantsuit. I'll be honest. I don't think I could pull off a pantsuit.
No.
No.
We should get you a pantsuit.
I don't want one. You know how much of a struggle it is for me to wear a bodysuit? And I love bodysuits. Okay. I wear them at least once a week.
Go off.
Like, I love them. They're comfy.
Yeah.
Going to the bathroom is the issue.
But it's a pantsuit. It's not a bodysuit.
You still gotta be like naked when you go to the bathroom.
In a pantsuit?
Yeah, dude.
It's just a shirt and a pair of pants.
In one.
Is it in one?
That's where you get the suit part from.
I thought it was separate.
No, it's all in one.
Shit.
It's basically a bodysuit.
Shit.
Just with pant legs.
I thought it was separate.
No, it's like a jumpsuit.
Shit.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're practically naked anyways. Like, it's just, you're either wearing a dress or I don't think you can wear a skirt either.
Not a romper?
To go to a fancy restaurant, I don't think you could wear a romper. Gotta be like a dress.
It's crazy.
With like 4-inch heels.
That's great. That's too much.
That's what I'm saying.
But also, I could never wear a khaki.
I could never wear a khaki. But you could do like skinny jeans and a polo.
Could I though? To go to a fancy restaurant?
Yeah.
I think they would send me home. Like, you're not fancy enough.
I think it depends on the restaurant. Like that one in New York, the one that's like top of the line in New York. I forget what it's called. They're like, nah. Like, they have dress code.
See, I could never.
I don't think I could do a dress code to go somewhere.
Because also, if I was to be walking the streets of New York in a fancy ass suit,
yeah,
I think I would get a stain so fast.
Oh, I would.
That's why I couldn't.
That's why you would have to take a taxi or like a limo and like go.
But that's also why I could never wear white, because I know to get a stain on it right away. Like, so I breathe and there's a stain on it.
And that's why we don't go to New York that often, because it's scary though.
It's scary everywhere.
It's scary and expensive.
Literally anywhere you go.
It's not gonna be scary anywhere you go. Okay, when we went to Florida.
Yeah.
For your birthday.
First of all, bitch, there was a bomb threat
Where?
at our mall like last week.
Yeah.
Out of fucking nowhere. Twice in 1 year we had a bomb threat at our mall.
But like, back on the topic at hand.
Of what?
Anywhere you go is going to be scary. When we went to Disney, you were not scared.
There still could have been a bomb threat.
There could have been a bomb threat, but there wasn't.
It didn't happen.
No.
No, we were there.
But like, when we were there, you were not scared. Mentally, you were scared.
Yeah.
Staying in a hotel, also, you were scared.
Not scared.
It was not scary.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
You never know what could happen.
You never know what could happen, but that could happen in your own house.
Exactly. That's my worst fear, is a home invasion.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Mine too. It's not my biggest fear, but like that's like something that I've thought about ever since I was a kid.
Because you remember like a couple weeks ago, it wasn't on here, we were walking around. You said when you get dressed after taking a shower, what's the first thing you put on?
Yeah.
And I told you that was my underwear. Yeah. It's because if it was ever happen, at least
100%.
I'm covered somewhere.
I said the same thing. The first thing I'm putting on is my underwear.
Because guess what? If I get home invaded right after my shower, they break into that house. I at least...
You would feel most vulnerable if you didn't have underwear on.
Because if I just had a shirt on, I have to get out.
Exactly.
Lower half exposed. Crazy.
Exactly. But it's like one of the biggest fears that I've had ever since I was a kid was like windows at night.
I know where you're coming from.
Like,
because my brother had the same fear. Did
he really? Dude, windows at night freak me out. Like, I run past windows at night because they make me nervous.
Because like it's like if there wasn't any curtains or blinds on it, he would
run.
He would run for it.
Yeah.
Because he was scared.
No, I did the same thing.
Which, to me, I'm not fully scared of it, but at the same time, I'm just like, eh.
No, see, for me, it's the unknown. Terrified of the unknown. What happens in my brain is I take a shower at night, right?
Yeah.
So I'm washing my body, having a great time, get out of the shower. I walk upstairs in just a towel. Okay. And then I change upstairs after sitting on my bed for like almost an hour. If I walk past a window at night, you can't see out of it.
No.
Okay. God forbid I'm walking past a window and somebody is literally staring into the window at night. Like, they're just looking into my house.
Looking in.
That's, like, my biggest fear. Like, I don't want somebody standing outside of my window. Did I tell you last month that happened to me?
No.
It wasn't somebody. Like, it wasn't a person. But
it was your father?
No. It was a deer.
So deer just
It was a giant deer, dude.
Which window?
Big deer. That one. I know this is a podcast and people don't know where I'm
but
pointing.
I know.
But you know where I'm pointing. There's like 2 windows.
Yeah.
In the room opposite of us, leading towards my staircase up to my room. But so you go from the bathroom.
Was that one or that one?
That one. And that one. I saw it through both.
But which one was it like primarily in?
It was coming from that one.
Got it.
Like the first one towards the front of the house.
Yeah.
So I came out of the bathroom, walked into the dining room,
and you just saw like
in my towel,
like green eyes,
and
at you.
I saw green eyes, and I was like, "What is that?" And then it turned around and started walking towards my neighbor's house, and that's when I saw it through the other window, walking that way. Massive deer, and I was like, and I ran upstairs. I was like, I can't. It freaked me out because like in that split second decision where your fight or flight hits and you're like, yo, like, what would you do if there was somebody staring outside of your window in the middle of the night?
Go Miss Banshee
into
the room that I was last
into the bathroom, crawl into the corner in the fetal position and cry.
And I wait 5 minutes, hope it's gone. And if it doesn't, I'm staying in that bathroom until it's fully gone.
I'm staying in the bathroom until it's daytime. Like, no, that is like literally one of my biggest fear is the unknown. So the fact that like a month ago, it was at like 11 o'clock at night. I'm walking out of the bathroom and all I see are green eyes staring at me through a window. And then all of a sudden the deer takes off. And is like walking towards my neighbor's house and massive deer. It scared me. So I was like, huh. Like, I got upstairs. I was shaking. I was like, oh my God. Like, what if it wasn't a deer? You know those urban legends? Like the skinwalkers and stuff.
I think about the chupacabra.
Chupacabra, skinwalker, Yeti.
Yeah, what happens with them? Where are they?
What, the skinwalkers or the Yetis?
The Yetis and the Bigfoot. Like, where do they live?
In the forest.
Allegedly.
In the woods.
But like, where in the world?
The Appalachian Trail.
So it's in the Americas?
America, going through Canada, up to Alaska and stuff like that. Yeah.
Is there only just like one, or is there like multiple?
No, there's like multiple. They're in different like countries.
You see, that's where I feel like saying it's bullshit. Cause like you can't.
Wait, I'm sorry. Let me readjust. Are we going to be talking about urban legends? Because I'm here for this.
Not really.
I'm here for the urban legend talk. Because
I'm just like, you can't, if there's a chupacabra, a Yeti, or whatever, found one place, like, to me, that's one place they could live. Like, there ain't going to be like 16 of them.
Yeah.
And then at that point, homies are just roaming free. They just, don't like people. They're the shut-ins.
The shut-ins.
Who don't want to see people in the world.
You know the, what's it called? You know what the urban legend of our state is, right?
No.
It's the Melonheads.
The fuck is that?
It's like an inbred family kind of thing. Where like, no, okay. So we have a lot.
This ain't Alabama.
No, this ain't Alabama. We have a lot of like old mental institutions here.
Yeah.
And like when some of the mental institutions got shut down, they just released their mental patients.
Into the world?
Into the world.
Free to roam?
Mm-hmm. So in certain cities, you're not supposed to like pull off.
Really?
Yeah. But so they like let them go and they were like living in the woods and stuff like that. So they're called melonheads because they're like deformed from like the inbreeding and stuff like that.
Can I say something about this, but not at all?
Yeah.
When like a child is born and they have the soft spot.
Yeah.
Like who was the first person to get their soft spot fucked up?
And they were like, yo,
you can't touch this spot right here.
Yeah.
Like how many of them kids had to go through a soft spot fucked up?
Probably a lot, honestly.
I'm just like, honestly, respect if you got a fucked up soft spot, but at the same time I'm just like like who was the first one to deal with that? And like Yeah, no. You see this whole region right here? Mm-hmm. No touchies.
No touchies. Okay, so I looked up the Wikipedia. Do you want to know?
What, soft spots?
No, about the melonheads. Because we're not the only state that has it. Why not?
How many states have it?
In American folklore of Ohio, Michigan, and Connecticut, melonheads are beings generally described as small humanoids with bulbous heads who occasionally emerge from hiding places to attack people. Different variations of the legend attributes different origins to the entities. So ours is several variations of the melonhead legend can be found throughout southwest Connecticut, especially within southern Litchfield County, central and eastern Fairfield County, and western New Haven County. In Fairfield County and Litchfield County, many tales can be found in communities such as Newtown, New Milford, Trumbull, Shelton, Stratford, Monroe, Easton, and Weston. And in the west and central New Haven counties, tales can be found in towns such as Seymour, Oxford, Milford, and Southbury.
Bitch, we're like 40 minutes away from like majority of those places.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I refuse to pull over at night.
But also, I low-key want to see one.
No, you don't. That's why they say when you're like driving at night and you hear noises, you don't stop. You just go.
Oh, I never stop. I just want to see one run across the street.
No, the fuck you don't.
Just like one run across. I just floor.
There are several primary Connecticut variations. According to one variation of the myth, Fairfield County was the location of an asylum for the criminally insane that burned down in the fall of 1960, resulting in the death of all of the staff and most of the patients, with 10 to 20 inmates unaccounted for, supposedly having survived and escaped into the woods. The legend states that the melonheads appearance is the result from them having to resort to cannibalism in order to survive the harsh winters of the region and to inbreeding, which in turn caused them to develop hydrocephalus. Some retellings of this version substitute the asylum or prison with places of business or campgrounds, and the inmates and patients with employees, staffs, or campgoers. Individual variations will modify what town these individuals were originally from and where they ended up.
You see, you wanted to go camping? No, I don't want to go.
No, okay. We just can't go camping in like those areas.
Yeah, but like you don't know how far they can travel.
I've gone camping for years and I've never, knock on wood, okay, I've never seen a melonhead camping.
Where they live.
Okay. They are not going to show up at a campground where there's a bunch of people. If you were to go like hiking in the woods and went, okay, we're going to set up camp here for the night and go camping, it'd be a different story than being at an actual campground.
We don't know that for sure.
We do know.
We don't know that. We don't know how the melonheads think.
We do.
I also never heard this myth until today.
You've never heard of the melonheads?
No.
Dude, I grew up listening to like stories about the melonheads.
Who do you know that, have you seen it? Do you know anybody that has seen a melonhead?
I don't know anybody that's actually seen a melonhead, but I've heard stories from people in passing, like when I worked at the bar and stuff like that.
That saw a melonhead?
That saw something at night.
But also in my head, they have like a small little body.
And a massive head. You're thinking like one of those like aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it could be.
It
just like flails its arms while it runs.
Yeah. I know it's probably not true whatsoever, but for me, that's what I picture them as.
Like there's like a couple different ones. There's people in Danbury. The frog people of Danbury and Bethel. It's really the Danbury frog people, but it's commonly told in Danbury and Bethel. There's the faceless people of Monroe. And there's...
Yeah, use that Toesies.
Hell yeah, Toesies. The Mongoloid village in North Bramford. Ding.
Did I think this episode was gonna lead to? Nope. I had a completely different thing I was gonna say before we went into this deep dive.
What was yours? Oh, did you know that there was a movie in 2011 called The Melonheads, and it's the one based on the Michigan one?
No.
Yeah, the Michigan.
Was it like an indie movie or was it like a natural theaters or was it straight to DVD?
I don't know. just says
thanks for that.
It became the subject of a 2011 film simply titled The Melonheads.
Speaking of 2011, but not at all.
Yeah.
Do you remember the movie was at 2012 where they said the world was gonna end? Honestly, I want to know where those people are, where they predicted all that shit was gonna happen. Cause guess what? It's 2024.
Yeah.
And nothing has yet to happen.
It's 12 years later and we're still kicking.
Also, speaking of that, but not at all.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah.
You know, like back in like the day, when people would be like, "This is what the world's gonna look like in like 2030 or whatever," and we're not even close to whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
Cause I was watching Power Rangers.
I love that for you.
And they were like, "It's the year 2025." And aliens and people
flying cars.
No, and aliens and people like live in harmony. Blah 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 blah.
Where?
Not for us.
Nope, we're not even close to that.
We're in America, and guess what? Not an alien to be seen, and it's next year.
So there was a movie, another movie that was released in 2010.
How many movies we getting for this?
It was released.
Is there also for Melonheads?
Yeah, dude.
Love that.
It was released in 2010, and it was called Legend of the Melonheads, and it was based on the Ohio legend.
So we got 3 states with Melonheads.
Yeah.
Love that.
Michigan, Ohio, and Connecticut.
We're the only ones that decide to have a Melonhead?
No, we're not the only ones that decided to have a Melonhead.
The 3?
There's 3 of us.
Yeah, we're the only ones.
What do you mean, we're the only ones? Oh, the only 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you meant we were the only
ones.
No,
we were the only ones.
No, bitch. 3.
Ones. Plural, more than one.
Yes, we're
one, two.
We are the ones with the melon heads. Let me see if there's any other movies.
Via melon heads.
Melon.
Do you think that's what Cocomelon's based off of?
A melon head? No.
Yeah, the good old inbreeding.
Oh, dude. Okay, there's 3.
3 movies?
There's 3 movies. There's Legend of the Melonheads.
What year?
2010. That's the one that I told you.
Okay, I forgot already.
It's okay. There was 2011 with The Melonheads, and that one was about Michigan. The first one was about Ohio, and then there's one that just came out in 2024. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything, so I think it's like an indie movie. I'm gonna try to see if I can find it. It's called The Melonheads House of Crow.
Melonheads House of Crow. The Croning 3.
Oh, it's about Ohio too. The Croning 3. Yeah. You just folded in the cheese.
Just fold it in, babes.
David, you just fold in the cheese.
Fold in the cheese.
Ew, David. Yeah, this horror movie is based on...
It's a horror movie? Are they all horror movies?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're not gonna be like light...
I have to be like a documentary type thing about people and their sightings of a melonhead.
Well, The Melonheads, the one from 2011, is a researcher and a local man trying to track down the melonheads.
Like a mockumentary.
Yeah, probably. It doesn't say really what the other one, the 2010 one, is. It just says this movie is based on Ohio legends and other local legends of the Kirtland area.
What the fuck?
Kirtland area. It's Ohio.
Oh.
And then this one, the Melonheads House of Crow. This horror movie is based on the Ohio legend of Dr. Crow, who experimented on children in World War II, and it turned them into melonheads. The movie follows 4 college students who encounter Dr. Crow and the Melonheads while researching local legends for a class assignment. It was directed and written by a bunch of people. I'm not gonna say their names wrong.
Love that for you.
Yeah,
if they want to do it, they could look it up.
I'm checking IMDb.
For what? The 3rd movie?
Yeah.
About the melonheads?
Yeah.
Who was the first person to see a melonhead? And he's like, yes.
Melonhead?
A melonhead.
I don't know. Is there any, like...
Is there photos of a melonhead?
Probably find one.
Or a depiction of what one would said look like? Because I look, you want to see one now.
You want to see it?
I
mean, I wouldn't say that too loud. You're going to be driving home tonight and there's just going to be a melon head in the middle of the road.
It's okay. I'll just kill it. I won't go to jail.
I mean, if it comes after you now, you're not going to go to jail for self-defense.
It's a melon head.
Melon head. No, it's the Michigan one. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Let me just see one.
Well, it's a drawing.
It doesn't matter. Not what I pictured.
What did you were picturing an alien.
Yeah, but also to me, that's fuck is that? that?
Melonhead.
Wasn't there like a cartoon with somebody with that kind of head shape? What
I
from?
don't remember.
But you know what I'm talking about. I think
Yeah.
it was like a TV show. So Melonhead just be going everywhere.
It's a cryptid. Yeah. They travel. They do the damn thing.
I don't think they do. They just keep doing the incest,
Yeah.
and that's why they just keep producing Melonheads.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
all incest. Melonhead in Michigan. I'm trying to find you like a different picture, and they're all just like weird.
You said
Melonhead in Michigan. Don't do it. I already have to cut so much out of this. Don't do it. But yeah, so that's a little
tidbit. Thanks for the TED Talk.
The urban legend
Have a melon head.
of Melonhead.
Love that. Honestly, I hope them nothing but the best.
On that, but not at all.
Yeah.
So you know what I've been seeing a lot
Tell
in
me.
like clips.
I want to know everything.
Okay, you know,
All the time.
I'm like watching my spikes compared to your spikes. I'm like, why are my spikes spiking?
Because you keep talking.
Well, it's also it's also because mine's like right here, and yours like Connecticut phrases. We talk about this like every 6 months. Phrases, yeah, phrases that people in Connecticut say.
Hit me with them.
Okay, Packy, the package store,
I only ever learned that because of you.
which is crazy. You just called it the liquor store.
Yeah.
Go off. What do you call a sandwich?
A sandwich.
Yeah.
What I fucking call it?
Okay, but like when you're ordering sandwich, call it.
A sandwich.
Okay.
The fuck else do you call it?
A grinder.
A hoagie?
A grinder, hoagie, sub. What do you call it?
A sandwich. That's what the fuck it
Just
is.
ordering a sandwich.
I mean, if I'm going to a particular restaurant where they have it named as a fucking hoagie, then yeah, I'll say the fucking hoagie, but I ain't going out of my way to hoagie it up.
Okay. The other one was like aunt.
Oh, the aunt and on.
Yeah, aunt and aunt.
I don't fucking. I use the two intertwine.
I intertwine them too. I'll be like, oh, like my aunt so and so, or like, oh, I was talking to your aunt the other day.
But I feel like saying those are like pre and post tense.
I guess.
Would they not be aunt aunt?
It's describing the same thing.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Why are words so difficult?
I don't know. They just
And why
are.
do they make everything so hard when it comes to? Why is there like 16 words for one word?
I don't
Let's just
know.
make it easy. Call it a fucking
Well,
sandwich.
There was so they were saying that like if you're from like the Northeast, you like say certain words a certain way compared to how other people say it. Like when we say words like button and stuff like that, we just don't say the T.
Button.
Yeah.
It's button.
A button.
Button.
Yeah, we're just like button. Button, mitten,
Well, where in the world do they say button?
button. Yeah, I don't
Who
know.
says button?
I
Can I
don't
get
know.
a button?
But apparently like the Northeast is like where we just don't say the T's in certain words, where we're
Button.
just like button,
On.
mitten.
Mitten.
Yeah,
Mitten.
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 Yeah, we're just mitten.
That's too hard.
Water.
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 Water. I started saying water like ironically.
Unironically?
Yeah. And now I just say it
Just to say it.
Yeah,
Just
because-
to shit the shit.
just to shoot the shit because I'm just like I don't remember how I used to say water. Water? Do you want some water?
Some water. I don't know. I don't think about the words. I just say the words when they
Yeah.
come in my head.
You want some water?
And sometimes are they right? Who the hell knows? I don't. I just pray for the best when it comes out
It's
and
like-
hope it makes sense to
Yeah.
somebody.
So there was like another one where it was like shopping carts.
Like a trolley.
You call it a trolley?
No, but that's another word for it,
yeah,
is it not?
they call it like a trolley. I call it a carriage.
Call it a cart.
Like, oh, can you grab the carriage real fast?
I need a cart. Fucking cart.
We're from the same city, so it's like I just feel like it's whatever you grew up with somebody calling it is what you call it. Like going to the packy. Like
There's too many words
But
for
also-
shit.
apparently, like Northeast is the only place that calls nips nips, not
Nips,
nipples,
nips.
not nipples.
Nips, nips.
No, like nips.
Nips,
You know what
nips.
I'm talking
yeah,
about.
the shot.
The
The
small
little bottle alcohols.
Yeah, the small travel bottles of alcohol.
the airplane bottles.
Yeah, we're the only place that calls them nips.
But also, why is it called a nip?
No,
Who is it off of a nipple?
no. I think it's more along the lines of like it's just a little bit of something, so it's just a little nipper of it.
Just call it a shot.
I guess. I gotta ask my friends. They told me. I forget what it was though.
Have the origin story behind a nip.
No, how they say it in like a different state. Because I know people from Nebraska, California, and Oklahoma.
What's that like?
I forget what they call it. over there. I think it's just like the mini
travel
bottle.
size.
Yeah, like a mini bottle of it.
Airplane bottle.
Something. But no, around here we call them nips.
Let us know what you call it in the comments below.
Let us know what you call it.
Is that a neep?
Crayon.
Crayon.
Right.
Crayon.
We went to the store. We bought crayons today.
I'm overthinking it now. Oh my god, stop it. You're gonna make my head hurt for no fucking reason.
It's okay. I've heard somebody from New York call coffee. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, I had some coffee. I was like, had coffee?
Coffee.
They're like, yeah, I had coffee. And I was like, what do you mean? Coffee.
Coffee.
My mom, when she talks sometimes, she'll be like, oh yeah, the frog.
Frog.
A frog. I'm like, a frog?
Frog.
Frog.
Honestly.
I feel like the mixture of the New York and the Massachusetts accents really just I think using an A is more Massachusetts than New York.
Is there an A in the word?
No. Frog?
No, it's F-R-O-G.
F-O-R-G. Or no, F-R-O-G.
F-R. What did I say?
You said F-O-R-G. Fork.
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 I just switched 2 letters around. My dyslexia came out. Fuck me.
Yeah, no.
Never mind.
Like,
But also, when we were watching 90 Day UK,
yeah, 90 Day UK.
some of them people, their English accents, thick as hell,
Yeah.
could not understand a single word they're
We
saying.
had to put the
Some
subtitles.
Because I was struggle busting trying to listen to some of those people that were speaking. I'm like,
You're like, I love you, chica.
cannot tell you a single word that was said, and I have to guess what the words were.
Yeah.
I know I struggle sometimes too with speaking,
Same.
but they could not understand. They were mumbling and saying all the words, no space.
No space. Just all one word.
All one word. Not even a period nor a comma was put in there. And they just went for it and hoped that it made sense.
Makes sense to me.
But also, can I say something about that? But not at all. I think I would do good on a reality TV show.
I don't. Go off.
But if it was like a competition-based one, I would only make it through every week just based because I'd be funny, and they would not want to get rid of me. They're like, he's the person that makes the jokes. We can't get rid of him because like we need it for views. Because I'll be out like 6th or 7th because like they need me for a good amount of time for the jokes because then they're getting to like the winners, and I'm not gonna be able to make it that far.
So what reality TV show do you think you would be good at?
I wouldn't be good at any of them, but I could skate by.
Okay, realistically, what would you want to be on?
Like competition based wise?
Just any
in general?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like Summer House.
No, that one's too crazy for me.
Yeah.
I would need to go back to season 1.
Me and you would literally be standing in the corner like what's that? Like shocked Pikachu face.
No, I'd be Homer Simpson it all the time into that bush.
Yeah, but like if we were sitting there for the drama on any reality TV show, we're sitting there, just me and you, and we're watching all the drama go on, shocked Pikachu face, looking at each other like
Honestly, no, put me in like a good old Jersey Shore, like back in the day.
You think you could survive a Jersey Shore, but not Summer House?
I wouldn't go to any of the clubs. I'd be home every single night.
Yeah.
I might go every once in a while, not every single weekend or every single day. That's too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I think I could survive it for the most part. I would just
You could survive Jersey Shore, but not Summer House?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I feel like Jersey Shore back in the day was like way crazier.
What do you think?
I think so.
I haven't watched the new one yet.
I haven't watched it either. I'm just saying, like, in my humble opinion, I think it was crazier.
I don't know. But also, we don't watch
Jersey Shore.
We don't watch them. We randomly have to Google TV shows to watch.
Yeah.
And then we stick with one.
I love that we sit there and we're like, we finish a show. It takes us a while, but we catch up on it. And then we sit there and go, we need a new show to watch. And then we like go on Google and we're like, popular.
What was that? That came out of your body.
I hope that came from
You better keep that in. And not the audio for that
if
bit.
it picked up, that shit was like all the way down, but like all the way down.
Are you a mothead?
No. Shit. I was like, whoa.
But
Well. don't even remember.
Google popular reality TV shows.
Oh yeah, we Google we Google popular.
You can get through the sentence. Come on, babes.
Trying so hard.
You guys gonna happen again.
I'm scared it's gonna happen again. I'm not gonna be able to control it.
Okay, we got this. So we Google popular reality TV shows, and then what?
And then we go, I've heard about this one. I don't know if I want to watch it.
Are you crying? It's okay. It's not to be embarrassed of. It happens to everybody, not me.
Oh my god.
It's okay. You can get through it. I believe in you.
I'm so hot now.
What's after that?
Google.
Wait, I already said it. Keep going. Keep going after those words. Next line.
We Google the shows to see which one's the most popular, and then we're like, no, I've heard about this one. I don't know. It kind of seems interesting, but like, we're gonna put it off. And then all of a sudden, it ends up like 5 seasons later. And we're like, oh, it's really popular. I guess we should have watched it. That's what we did with Stranger Things. We were like,
But
oh,
that wasn't even reality. That was scripted.
no, it was scripted, but like still, we do this all the time with random shows where we're like, oh yeah, like this one's super popular. I've heard a bunch of people talking about it, and then we just don't watch it, and then all of a sudden it's 5 episodes in, and we're like, or like 5 seasons in, and we're like, oh, we should probably watch that.
It's not
it
even.
seems interesting.
It's not even that like we don't want to watch it. It just like
We just don't.
you're like it's popular. Cool. Let's let it simmer down a little bit before
Right.
we jump into the bandwagon when it's already done for.
and then we're like, oh shit, there's only 1 season left. I guess we have to watch it now.
You know what? We like to be late to the
did
trends.
that. We did that with Stranger Things. We did it with Squid Games.
Yeah.
Luckily, Squid Games only had 1 season. They're coming out with the second one.
Yeah.
But it was just the fact that, like,
collectively 2 shows.
collectively, like, well, no, it was like, oh, everybody was talking about it. Meanwhile, we saw it before everybody was talking. Like, we, like, saw it pop up when there was, like, 1 or 2 episodes out. And we're like, you know, it seems interesting, but we're just not going to touch it right now. And then all of a sudden, it's 3 seasons in and everyone's talking about it, and then we're like, yeah, I guess we should have given it a shot. And then we watch it.
We could have been one of the first, but we weren't.
We could have been on that bandwagon. Same thing with what's it called, Schitt's Creek. We did the same thing with Schitt's Creek. We talked about watching it for like almost a year before we actually did, and by the time we watched it, it was over.
And there's not a problem with that, I don't think.
No, I just think it's funny that we're always like, oh, we should watch this, and then we just don't. Like, remember, we were looking at Love is Blind, and we were like, oh, we should watch Love is Blind, and then we just never did, and now it's like 5 seasons in, and everybody talks about Love is Blind.
I haven't even watched it.
I asked you if you want to watch it with me. You were like, finish the first season. I've
Have
been
you?
on season 2. I have like 2 episodes left.
Okay.
I've been busy.
When you finish, but also we have like 16 shows we're watching.
Yeah. Well, we're slowly whittling it down.
We keep then a new season
And
happens.
then a new season
Happens of a show that we just finished watching comes out.
Mhm.
So then that gets added back to the roster of shows we keep needing to watch. So at this point, who knows if we're able to add a new show?
Eventually. Well, like, Summer House, we're on season 5
Yeah.
of 8,
Yeah.
and they're filming 9.
Yeah.
So we gotta catch up on that one.
Yeah.
We're caught up on Drag Race.
Not till next week.
Not until next week. We're
But
caught
when this
up.
comes out, it's already be out.
Yeah, we're gonna be caught up on 90 Day UK. 'Cause we only have 1 episode left, which is
Yeah.
the reunion, or not the reunion, the tell-all.
Yeah.
We still have like 2 or 3 seasons left of Dance Moms. We put that on the back burner.
That was not even back burnered. That
It was
was
back burner.
that was put in the fridge.
It was put on a hiatus.
It was put
We're
in the
hiatusing
fridge
that.
in the back corner. One day we'll dust it off.
Yeah, we'll dust it off. We've watched a couple K-drama series. We put one on the shelf that we're not going back to because you hated it.
I didn't hate
You
it.
hated it. You didn't.
It
like
was
that
a
you had to read
A
all
lot
the
of
time.
reading and a lot of craziness that was happening that I could fully understand because I could not keep up with the reading. I need a good old dub.
Are we gonna go back to the circle?
A new season happened. We never watched it.
I know.
But also, we have yet to finish A Selling Sunset.
Right. Well, that's the other one, is Selling Sunset. We're only on season, what, 3?
Out of 8.
Out of 8?
They're possibly filming season 9. So, yeah.
And then Stranger Things is supposed to come out next year.
At some point. Who knows when.
Squid Game season 2 is supposed to be coming out at some point.
Crazy. Love how where this episode has gone to.
Yeah.
Out of the weirdest places.
We went from urban legends to TV shows. I mean, it makes sense in a way. They make TV shows about random shit. You know, we're just gonna add more shows.
I know.
We're just never gonna finish a show.
I know.
As long as you know.
Oh, I've been knowing.
As long as we're both on the same page that we're just never gonna complete
a show. I know that for sure.
Okay. Remember when we tried to watch The Bachelor? It didn't go well.
We didn't even try to watch. We watched half of the first episode.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't even try to watch. We watched half of the first episode.
Yeah.
It was the first episode.
We were talking about watching America's Next Top Model, and we just never did because we couldn't find like all of the seasons. I think we had to pay for it, and we were just like, no, not worth it.
That show crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think. There was another show that we were talking about watching, and we just keep putting it off.
I think we're good.
All right.
You don't.
We laughed for like 5 minutes, and half of that is getting cut out.
You don't think we're good?
I mean, we could have a short episode this week. That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
I think we're fine.
Okay, cool.
We'll find out.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, it'd be great if you could subscribe and leave us a review. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead, and if you're feeling generous, like, comment, subscribe. It can only get better from here, from where we are. So, thank you guys for listening, and we'll be in 2 weeks when the next episode drops.
Bye.
Bye.
Nailed it.